Hello and welcome, as it is the 22nd day of October 2020. My name is Derek. This is the Money Charts channel. All bets, trades, and of the like within each his own risk and their own reward. And Bitcoin having a most significant update on the Wednesday session, October the 21st, up 7.42%, $884, closing at 12,808, pretty much around that same price now as I'm doing this at 10:40 p.m. Eastern Time, October 21st, as the price has pierced above a key significant Fibonacci level, 76.4% from the $20,000 highs at the late stages of 20. What year was that? 2017. Oh my goodness, that was a brain freeze. Late 2017. And then the lows at around 3,200 from the end of 2018. And it's the second time it has done that in piercing above it. Just the last time we've had a very long, so what looks like a very successful correction as the high of the first time that the price action hit high 12,000. Well, 13 even. That being June of the previous year. It's been year and a quarter-ish or so, year and a third of this correctionary move. But it really looks that we might be in the area of breaking this level of resistance. Now, this level of resistance here, the August highs that occurred, that was really the highs of this general area again. So I don't know if I want to look at this as a retest of this previous level, and even though it's a key fib level, it's still only 76.4. I don't know. This could be little to weak to no support. I mean, market price and time is going to determine everything moving forward. But these OMG future moment situations totally, to me, look to be in play. Wow. Okay. So now, 18 average is rising. Really not much more else to say within this time frame. Yes, it's overextended where we came from, 11,005 as well, especially if there's even more further gain. From 11.75 to 12.4. And I say that further gain, say this extends to like up to 14 or so. Then I'll be like, okay, well, if we pull back to 12 or 12.2, I'd be like, yeah, that's where we came from back in August and September. Okay. Let's take a look at this on a shorter term time frame than more longer term. On the 4 hour, we had the price from the October lows and really from these levels in here, a couple thousand or so for the month, 20%. I mean, there's been 20% up days and even having 10, 14% days, 15% days. That is something I wouldn't be surprised to come up even larger than that. But for now, we are where we are, and until we, I think, break that 20,000 level of resistance, I don't think we're going to have anything of those monstrous types of moves. I mean, who knows? But within this sideways correction, this was a very long one because it came up to this level October 9th, but very successful. Markets can correct via that of price and or time, and I don't know if it's an and. It's an or, and that or is time. As sideways movement came into play in here, October 9th, really even up to October 19th. But what was very interesting is what had changed October 17th, 20-hour stamp, just up until the next one, the 18th, because it went from correcting within the 18th and then now showing strength at the 18 average of highs. And I've talked about that over and over, but showing strength at the highs, yada, yada, yada. Well, look, at this one just was a phenomenal move thereafter amongst this situation. Single hour term time frame, just another phenomenal sets of higher highs and higher lows. Since the I want to start from this October 19th 8 a.m. lows or breakout time frame when the price was 11.5. Now it's up about a little over 10%, but one move higher, sideways. A microscopic move higher, and then sideways, and then supporting this level of resistance. Another leg higher, corrected successfully. Another leg higher, corrected successfully. Another leg higher. And now bigger volatility in this correctionary mode, very much overextended as well. I mean, it's got to give in at some point, and it's always going to be, correcting Fibonacci from like this low to this high. or from this breakout lows, or even from the lows below that. So many different ones you could use, choosing to do so. 15-hour term in this one. This is where it looks like it's going to be breaking down. When you see situations like this, you have this level of support so many times. It's just recently now coming down to this point. If you see it like in here breaking down, it's probably going to go a little bit further, more times than not. That's another way of looking at it. More times support is tested, the more likely it's taken out. And then it's not uncommon to test key levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever times. You have a situation here from this high. Oh, it was a phenomenal move given that all of the green candles that came in here. The fact that it did not support, well, I guess it did for a while, but support in here to this level. But here's where it looked, that's over the last few periods, the last half hour, 40 minutes as I'm doing this. To me, it looks like, okay, signals as if reversal trends amongst this time frame is coming into play. And of course, this is all short term. I can say, oh, short term, 5 minutes, and it's been in a bear market for a little bit, probably. Yeah, yes and no. I mean, this was just a phenomenal down move. But I mean, this is a situation of big profit taking that comes in any time within these markets when you have these moves. People wait maybe days and weeks or hours or whatnot for them to occur. They occur and it plays in. Within this one here, though, this is just a weak signal. This is actually a pretty interesting situation because of the levels of support. I mean, that was just a volatile individual 2 periods to do this. And then you retest this area higher low, retest it again higher low. So now we have this situation making this low, which, well, this level's been violated. Now it's in the test of this. I don't know why this moves in like that at times, but okay, so we're below, we're at the 18. We've had this little rally in here. And now if we see support here, what's got to get above the 18? And if it's breaking down like I possibly mentioned, well, then we're going to see it do something like that. And then if you see something like that in a situation looking like this, you're probably going to do something, testing somewhere at a lower level, somewhere key leg lower. And that's where the last leg lower from, that's where it'd be lower from, is in here. Now let's cross over to the more longer term weekly chart. Then I'll finish it off within the monthly. So now we're going back near a decade as Bitcoin's starting to gain some decent history and larger sample size of days. I guess another way of putting it. Leg 1 higher, successful correctionary phase. Amongst leg 2 higher was correctionary mode, which is up to the line, and then leg 2 higher. Then we have correctionary mode again. And then any leg higher, even though this low is higher, I'm going to count it. Because where do I want to count? A rally from here or a rally from here? But to me, it looks like this baby is ready to get this thing going. And this is a major, major week as I look at this right now within the 18. And the 18 average to me is a major help. But from this situation in here, showing all the strength at the 18th, very weak, small leg higher. But hey, a good one, because within that small, weak leg, it had the successful, what's looking like after what's going on now, successful support within this last few weeks within the 18, supporting this level of resistance and even this level of resistance as well, to go along with this one. And that, oh yeah, the inverted head and shoulders pattern, all that stuff. Well, since it's been breaking this neckline, it's been doing damn good. We've had all of this, and now we're having excitation of this right now. So to me, this is pretty damn big. And last week, it had this sideways hold periods after all of this. And now this breaking, leaving the 18 average of highs in the format in which it is doing. It really does tell me, like I said at the start, I don't like the chances there's going to be much resistance at this high. We're pretty much there now. I mean, maybe it will, but I think it's going to break it, and we're going to test this. And maybe if we have a fast sudden move to here, I expect resistance here, there. Although, if we were to have a fast sudden move here, one way I would look at it is in, okay, high probability of resistance, maybe 65, 70, I don't know what percent high. Maybe 80, 90, I don't know. And resistance means coming back to here. Resistance means doing whatever sideways, yada yada stuff. But on the else situation, oh my goodness, in a spot like this, if it is that else, where you come up to this and you don't resist this, the moves could be phenomenally large. You're talking about green candle sizes that would be big, 30% days maybe. Oh, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, fast and furious type of spots. If, of course, and that would, I mean, it could be more times than not, you're really talking about really like an extended like 9, 10, 20, 30 days of those gains. And then some violent pullbacks thereafter. That's normally the situation. But keep this for what it's worth, but this continues to show strength amongst the 18 average of highs. Now, I don't know if that means anything or not, or shows anything, and I might be sarcastic when I say that. It's doing so after it did this and all of this. So, thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.